The history of art. Prince Yaroslavl founded Kiev, mother of Russian cities. The Church of the Holy Wisdom, the mother church of all Russia, was founded by Yaroslav, son of Vladimir the Great, the first Old Russian, to embrace the Christian religion in 988. The following year the Church of the Holy Wisdom was built and consecrated. Yaroslav the Wise intended to create a rival city to Constantinople called Tsargrad in the new Rome of 990. He supplied the means to instigate the foundation of a truly great city of Novgorod to the young feudal state of Kievan Rus or Ukraine. His interest included all the arts, and this promoted the recruitment of teachers and skilled craftsmen who were supplied by the Greek emperor of Byzantium as a wedding gift. Thereafter monks and monasteries blossomed and flourished. This was the start of a 500-year development of the Novgorod school with its abstract style of religious art, and this was the golden age of religious panel painting from 1000 to 1600 AD, in which the subjects used a considerable amount of gold leaf in later periods, outlining background work, jewels, and the halo. The art style and form considered over the centuries by art historians as perfection for religious expression is a style founded in Kiev between the years 1350 and 1550. This historical account and instructional program, the website and research project, applauds and celebrates that 200-year period. The move from Constantinople by the Eastern Church away from the invading armies of Islam and later the Ottoman Turks transported the faith into Eastern Europe, Ukraine, and further still into Central Russia. This sectarian movement, the Eastern Church, fleeing before the Islamic invasion, included skilled artisans, artists, writers, musicians, their social and religious culture, customs and rites. These paintings became the chief expression and symbol of Russian religious thought and popular belief. They were primitive and mystical and full of symbolism. The majority were small paintings on wood, convenient for home use. Those made for the church were approximately life-size and painted on smooth planks of wood, glued, wedged and ledged, a gesso-covered surface on a glue size. The gesso of liquid plaster, gypsum, supported and held a colour pigment suspended in egg. In some instances the work was buonafresco, colour pigment applied to wet plaster. Over time, these paintings on panels became more than just religious paintings. They became sacred and the Russian national style of art. The style was abstract, developed by rigid, formal, strict and clear-cut shapes, their line exaggerated and emphasized by long and straight drawing, outlined in thick black, perhaps red and white lines, especially around the eyes to transfix the viewer's gaze by hypnosis. The subjects, they were mostly portraits, forehead, nose, hands and feet applied in freehand in a sketchy manner. The rhythm of the piece displayed by the emotions of the subject. They were expressive designs based upon life-size pictures. The faces were long, with pinched, thin noses dropping over the top lip. The foreheads bulbous, with sunken cheeks and lined features. There was an emphasis on the vertical, with elongated proportions, great delicacy of detail, the main shape lined in black, white and red, and background work, jewels and halo in gold. The hues, bright and saturated, and overall an emphasis on fine detail, almost an overemphasis, particularly on the features. A rhythmical composition, especially on the cloaks and shifts with fine white crease lines. The robes, painted in two colours, their shapes and form outlined in thick black lines. Eyes, forehead, nose, fingers and toe joints emphasized with fine white lines.